listening to Share Radio, the best online visual radio station in town. Tune in now and enjoy the best music from around the block. This is Share Radio.
Bengeza kwaye phuhlisa ishishini lakho nathi apha eShare Online. Sebenzisa ezi nkcukacha zilandelayo ukusifumana. 078 281 0681 okanye usithumelele email ku ads@shareonline.co.za.
Hello. Good December, and it's a Tuesday, and you are tuned to the Creative Corner, and I'm not alone. I'm with Ubutmusimist and
Hey, welcome, man. Welcome. Welcome. Guys. Here's about bumper. The mental.
Yeah, ngwana go ga iphela kana re kene ke spirit sa December ke dipapalaze ke tsona ka ofela.
I know I can get papalaze le re bitsa ka bopoti. Look at you. Ah man, such cool stuff. Ngwana go ga welcome, like Nono just said, man. And if you've just tuned in, of course, man, you are absolutely right on time. You're on schedule to catch your favorite audio and visual radio station. This is Share Radio, brought to you by Share Online, man. And you're hanging out with me, the one and only MOOCEE Mist. My name is Musi Mist, and hanging out with the one and only, the ever so beautiful, ever so lovely one. You know what? Go start sound. But BNL. Hey, I'm like you, ne? Ah, dollar. Don't credit. Some credit like my life in your house. Bonolo. O tona famous. O chokor guys. Just kono mo yung fan ngenga seven. We celebrate. I think namaz umusi mist. Pero yo, ngim talaga jani. Ane, o bo chokor like kamalele like bonolo BNL. Ngilipe uwi. On credit. Yes.
You know, I really love your energy.
Credit. If it's something man, you can't be found wanting, man. You can't be found,
no,
you know. What's going on? Talk to me. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. How was your weekend?
Not too bad. We were taking it easy this past weekend. We were relaxing, you know, not as busy as we usually are. I think it was a weekend that relax. I think the weekend that Kinga matla at December. Bengthatha mandla. Understand? Ay ngoba yo kuya so emzimbeni baba. Chess Monk, shout out to Chess Monk. Uzokuthola athi emzimbeni baba. And we have a few things lined up for the rest of the December. You know, getting closer towards the closure of the year, and excited, of course. Looking forward to the new year, and yeah, we can't wait. How about you? What's going on your side? Oh.
Well, on my side, it's been a year. I'm just reflecting on the year actually.
I see.
So I've been having a nice, incredible weekend whereby it's chilled. If it's not with family, it's a chilled one. So wanna go ahead, please let us know on our social media platforms. How is your December so far? How was your weekend? We would love to hear from you. And don't forget that today we have a jam-packed show.
Yes, definitely.
We have the most nicest topics. We've got teasers, and we are here to take care of you. Bula Savannah wanna go ahead.
Hi, Manuel.
Ubulele botlolo leo.
Hi, man.
Siyapoza.
Yes.
How about you, Musi?
Siyapoza as Chachani.
Yes.
Siyapoza as Chachani. I love that trend, guys. Yo, like about my social media. As they will do the most in fact. Siyapoza as Chachani. So anyway, like Nola just said, we have quite a few things lined up for you this afternoon. And you know what we do on the Creative Corner, giving you information after information, knowledge, and just equipping you with the necessary things for you to navigate the space of creativity, artistry, and as well as entertainment. Of course, you're still hanging out with us right here on the Creative Corner. And this is where we discuss and talk about all things concerning and pertaining to the creative, the artistic, and as well as the entertainment spaces. And as usual, you're tuned into your favorite audio and visual radio station. This is Share Radio, brought to you by Share Online. If you want to engage with us across all our social media platforms, we go by Share Online. So that's Share Online on Facebook and all other social media platforms. But of course, it doesn't end there. You can also connect with myself and Nola BNL on WhatsApp. And the number to dial for that is 061-524-7758. That's 061-524-7758. Comment, like, subscribe, and do the things that are necessary to be done. www.shareonline.co.za. That's www.shareonline.co.za.
Yes. And also don't forget to go to that your business is safe with us.
Absolutely.
You can send us the details of your business via email to to ads at shareonline.co.za. Yep. It's at shareonline.co.za. So, Mr. I have a question for you.
Talk to me.
Do you have, since like we are getting closer to the end of the year?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. Do you have any resolutions for next
You
year?
know, I never do those things. What are your resolutions? Bo, I wanna fulfill this. Don't get me wrong. I have things that I want to fulfill and things that I want to achieve throughout the entirety of the year. But I never say, I get it. Look, man, I'm one of those people who just approaches life as it comes. There's a notion that I live by, and the notion is, I accept, I embrace, and I move on.
Yes.
I accept, I embrace, and I move on. And what's life young? We have ups, we have downs, we have lows and highs, we have the sideway, we have the curve, we have the ing. We have great moments, we have moments that are not so great. And so in all of those things, whatever life throws at me, I accept, I embrace, and I move on. So at the beginning of the year, I mean, of course I tell myself, you know what? Ke batla go achieve ntho e so, but I was never really necessarily, I'm not necessarily one of those people but hey, by nako e so ke batla go, by nako e so ke batla go, I get the pressure e yalo. Not that I can't work under pressure, but I choose not to, especially on myself. If it's external pressure, I get it. But and I get it, sometimes pressure is good. It can be good. It can push you and guide you into the right direction. But me personally, I've never really been my thing. How about you?
Well, on my side, I just have a simple resolution.
Yeah. What's
manifest and keep quiet.
Oh man, come on.
You see?
Yeah.
So everything that will be happening next year is everything that I will manifest on. And I'm going to keep quiet so that it can happen.
Come on, man.
You understand?
I like that.
And also a good thing about manifesting is that you get to send a positive energy towards the universe.
Yes,
so that
absolutely.
the universe can reply back with positive things.
Absolutely.
So it's
Tenfold.
all positive vibes.
Yes.
And yeah, in order for me to achieve whatever I want.
Yeah.
So
man, such cool stuff. Such cool stuff. While we're on that, towards now you've been here for a couple of months. How do you feel now? Because I think I've stopped asking now. I feel like it's really comfortable. But when I'm personal, feel like
I'm not comfortable yet.
Not yet.
I'm still learning.
Okay.
I'm still learning, and I can't wait to grow.
Yeah.
I'm still growing. Like a small plant, why planter, and then Tantu telling me it's
yeah.
So far I'm quite happy with the tips that I'm getting from you guys.
Yeah.
Meaning the tips
I see you.
So yeah, I'm willing to, I'm looking forward to a great year next year.
Yeah.
A great year whereby even my skills will improve.
Yeah.
And the hot seat come
on.
But so far sometimes get
No, man, you shouldn't. And the nice thing, I think, you have a great team with you, whenever you're in studio and whenever you're here at home or online. So, and I think one of the things that we really do quite well, Momo Lapeng, is that we guide and help each other so well in every aspect that is needed when you're in the space, So, trying to relax. Musi Mr. On a Thursday, on Afriperi and the ladies, the sisters, actually. You shouldn't necessarily feel like I get trouble like but at the same time I get what you're saying, and of course it comes with time. Lina,
it comes
no
with
time.
time.
First time I was like and at
the moment
yeah.
Oh.
But I think it was more. It wasn't like it's I just didn't want to mess up. But next but it's different for everyone, and I'm sure after some time you'll be okay, man.
I'll give it time.
Yeah.
Everything it's a
Definitely.
So I will definitely give it time. So guys, today we have a very awesome topic. Right?
Yeah.
We will be talking about monetizing your craft.
Absolutely.
We'll be talking about endorsements.
Yes.
So we will be giving you tips. So if I want to book the pencil,
yeah, definitely.
Make sure you have a pen and paper with you, because we're gonna give you the most amazing tips. So Musimis, you are in the music industry.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So in terms of what do you call this? Endorsements.
Yes.
Right. Who would you like to be? Like, what's your wish?
That's a very tricky question. I'll tell you, back in 2020, there's a couple of friends of mine. Because I think I said it a couple of weeks ago. I don't know, on a Tuesday afternoon. There's an artist or creative we were hanging out with here. I don't know who it was, but we were here later. And, I mentioned Hore, 2020, click on it. 2020, 2020 and COVID was one of the hardest times for artists. Right, it was one of the hardest times for artists, and the creative and artistic space is the one that took the most toll or the hardest knock. And so we took it upon ourselves. It's a span, a couple of gents to that side, and the team was slowly growing. We had a videographer, we had a lighting, like people who are going to be in charge of different things, right? Yes. And so we'd hang out and talk and just have discussions and topics. What do we need for us to grow? For us to grow and make this thing bigger. Right, this little thing that we've started, and it was so interesting. And so one of the things that I told them was, I don't think we need much. At the time, the one thing that we really needed, the biggest thing was equipment, right? And so it comes back to what you just asked me, Khori. Who would we have loved to sponsor us? And it's very tricky for me personally. Someone would I feel like I don't want to step on toes. You understand? Because that gets our controversy, especially when it's attached to my name specifically. Okay. But, Omungu mentioned another brand. Omunga mentioned, we had different perspectives and opinions regarding that thing. And so I still maintain, it's very, very, very tricky. Even for myself, Gili Musimist, I feel like if I was to mention names, it's sort of alienating other brands who might want to approach me as a brand myself. Yes, do you get what I'm trying to say? So it would have to be a thing. Ebunolo approaches me. Look, man, I want to invest in Musimist. This is what I can bring. This is what I can do for Musimist. Are you on board? Are you game? Can we work together? Can we do business? And sure. But don't get me wrong. I do have an idea of the companies and brands that I would love to work with, but it's very tricky. Where's the industry, man?
Very
you always have to kind of be aware and watch what you say and how you say it and when you say it and who you say it next to. So if I was to be endorsed right now, of course, I don't think anyone doesn't want big brands supporting them. Big well-known brands supporting your craft and your business and your brand and everything that's you, but if I was to be specific and bring it to there's one or two I would love to be associated with that person or with that brand, that company, and I'm sure the partnership or the business relationship would work quite well for me. So yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
How about you? Talk to me. How about you?
Well, on my side, any brand can approach me.
Okay.
Right, but my wish is to be approached by cosmetics brands, especially via makeup, lipsticks, because I would like to also have my own own brand.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also more into liquor. But anyway, we'll talk about it.
Liquor.
We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. So right now we're gonna call Mary Annan.
Mary
right?
Ellen.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
She's an expert. We will be talking about how to
monetize your craft.
With her,
yes.
and she'll be giving us tips.
Yes.
So
equipping us with the necessary information.
Yes.
Definitely.
Probably that side of me being endorsed by a liquor brand.
Yes. we can get into that a bit more. Yes, definitely. Let's give her a call and see what happens. Yeah. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, is this Mary Ellen?
Yeah, speaking.
How are you doing, ma'am?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
We're not too bad ourselves. You are speaking to Musi Mist and Bonolo BNL on the Creative Corner on Share Radio, brought to you by Share Online.
Wow, what a surprise.
Yeah. Sorry for that. I know.
Sorry
I thought
about
we,
that.
on our side, we would have thought that you would have been briefed or at least alerted that you would be receiving this call. From our producer Unol Tando. But I'm guessing that's not the case since you are surprised about our
No, no,
call.
no. She did call, but I thought she would be calling personally. She didn't brief me that someone else would be
Oh,
calling
I
me.
see. I
Oh,
see.
okay.
Sorry
All
about
right.
that. No.
Yeah,
Sorry about that. Sorry to rock up on you unexpected like that.
that's cool, man.
Yeah, so look, man, Bonola and I are talking about monetizing your craft within the space of entertainment, creativity, and artistry. And we hear
Yeah.
that you are someone who's quite well informed and quite knowledgeable when it comes to things of that nature. And so we were hoping that you would share a bit of information when it comes to that and equip our fellow creatives and artists in the space who are navigating the space as to how they can monetize and eventually grow and be successful in the space.
Yeah, it becomes a bit tricky when you're speaking about um a wide spectrum of sectors and not just one. Do you get what I'm saying? But I can tell you now that social media has made things
Much
very simple
easier.
for us.
Yeah.
Despite the fact that obviously when you're looking into the dynamics that TikTok might have where creators from other continents are being paid and creators from Africa
Or
are not,
not. Yes.
there are other ways to monetize through partnership and collaborations and stuff like that. But more so, I believe in collaborating. Like there is nothing else as powerful as collaboration
Yeah, the tool of
because,
collaboration.
yeah, because we are in a space that is filled, like that is full of competition. And most of the time, you overlook the fact that instead of competing with this person, if we collaborate, we can achieve greater things.
Yes.
Do you get what I'm
No,
saying?
absolutely,
So,
absolutely.
yeah, so the art of collaboration is very important. Look at people that are doing things that you are doing, or rather that you aspire to do.
Yes.
Approach them, talk business. In fact, I always say this: when you want to partner up with someone, look at what it is that you think they might need
Oh, I
and
see.
offer that to them.
I see. No, I
And
see you,
offer
man.
that to them. Yeah. And then also, you can look at, like, if you're a musician, you can like approach production houses, because it's not only that your tracks can only just play on radio and whatnot.
Oh,
No, your songs
yes.
can be used for movies, your songs can be used for ads,
Yes.
approach production companies.
Yes. No, I see you, man.
Yeah.
It's very interesting that you mention, the age of social media that we're living in now, and it's become so influential. Almost every
Mm-hmm.
other person, almost every second or third person that you come across is now venturing into content creation or is
True.
venturing into becoming a TikToker or a vlogger or a YouTuber, and
True.
people are making quite a bit of money these days. There's a guy
Yeah.
who's quite well known around my neighborhood. He's a young upcoming guy doing quite amazing stuff on YouTube and TikTok. And from time to time, he'll tell me, "Hore, hey man, TikTok has paid me this much, and now I have to go and
Yeah.
shoot with this person." And it's actually a testament to what you just mentioned, the power of collaboration.
Yeah.
Because every now and
Yeah.
again, when Anolo, he's going to work with a Bonolo PNL or he's going to shoot some
Yeah.
piece of content. Amazingly enough, you mentioned like this crossing borders thing. He has quite a few
Yeah.
videos on his page with someone in Lesotho. and he's right here in Soweto, but they send each other videos, they edit, they communicate, and
Yeah, that's beautiful.
and exactly, and when the content comes out, you'd swear that these people were together doing this thing,
Yeah,
and they're
yeah.
so far apart, miles and kilometers away from each other, but the power of social media and collaboration is doing amazing stuff out there.
And your friend was able to do that because they were able to spot like content. Do you get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That is very important.
So, but how would you now, advise someone or inform someone who is barely starting out? This person just bought an iPhone, does not know how all of these technological things work in terms of both iOS and wants to navigate the space of being a vlogger or a content creator or a YouTuber whatsoever. How do they then get into the space and start working and be someone who is essentially working in the space?
Okay, no, I'll tell you what. Forget the person who just bought the iPhone because that
Yes.
means that person has, some sort of.
Yes.
Now think of the person that doesn't even have the iPhone,
Yeah.
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
The nice part about TikTok is that it wants you to be who you are. The nice thing about TikTok is that it awards authenticity. It's not like Instagram. Instagram is all about quality. Do you get what I'm
I
saying?
see you.
Yeah, it's all about quality. Everything that you put out has to suit a certain niche or
Oh,
a
yes.
certain market.
Yes.
But where else? TikTok, and we've seen this, you get people trending just from shooting from their own spaces using whatever gadgets that they have at the time. And you will still find that their videos go viral because why? They are authentic. They are true to who they are. And the best advice I think I can give you is that don't look to create content, be the
Oh,
content.
I see. I see. I see.
Yeah, be the content, because what happens is when you look to create content, you can easily run out, and then now you find that you are stealing other people's content, and then now do you
Oh,
get what I'm
I
saying?
see
So
you.
be the content, be authentic, make sure that whatever that you are vlogging or shooting is something that you is sustainable to you. You can sustain it. Be it you are tired, you are moody, it's something that you can get up and do no matter how you feel.
No, I see you. Very interesting, man. Because we're always, I don't know, I feel like as Nolo, as also the public in general, we're quite a scrutinizing society when it comes to the content that we consume, right? And we're always, because that's something I personally am struggling with. It's funny that you mentioned being a musician earlier, and approaching production houses and all of those things. Me
Yeah.
myself, I've had quite a few people who have been following my work for quite some time and have been pushing me for, hey man, Musi, please man, put out something. And I'm so reluctant, and perhaps it also goes back to how I'm a bit of a perfectionist myself, and so I'm
Yeah.
quite strict and hard on myself on the things that I would like to put out. But it goes back to exactly what you just said, that just put out anything these days. It doesn't matter, from whatever kind of
Yeah.
device, whatever phone, post on Facebook, post on TikTok, and if people love it and appreciate it, and if you're being true and authentic to yourself, people will gravitate towards it.
And the beauty is that we don't know how it was meant to be.
Oh,
You
yes.
know how you would have liked it to come out, but we don't know that. We don't know that. So we get what we get. We get what we have been given, and we appreciate that. It's either, I mean, listen, Rihanna said it. People will love you whether you're doing bad or good.
Oh, yes, definitely.
Social media proves it. Ukuthi, like even bad content gets viewership.
Yes,
Do you get what I'm saying? And this
absolutely.
is not to say that I'm promoting bad content.
Yes.
I'm just saying that those people are authentic to who they are. And it doesn't matter what they are putting out.
Yes.
They have an audience because they are sharing what they truly believe that they need to be sharing. And they will never run out because that's who they are. you know.
No man, it's
So
it's it's
yeah,
it's 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 amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. And I think as one of the things that I've been saying lately with the people that we've been hanging out with here on a Tuesday afternoon is that I'm a 2000. Say what you want about them, but these kids are pushing the boundaries so much.
true,
These kids are
true,
pushing the boundaries so much from the names that they come up with for themselves
true.
to the things that they're putting out there as content. You know, a while ago, I had 3 boys here who are still in grade 11 moving to matric only next year. These boys are doing
Yeah,
amazing stuff. And, now they're known, yeah, they put out content. They'll put out content hanging out, ko skolong, ka breaki, and just having
yeah,
lunch. And for them, that's like proper stuff, and people watch it and people consume it, and it's amazing. It's amazing to watch, and I think us as the '90s can
yeah,
learn from them as well, because
yeah,
they have gone past where we were when we were at their age about 10 to 12, 15 years ago,
yeah.
so yeah, man. So, but let me ask you something now, because there's something I found out a while ago when it comes to posting on these different platforms, right? These different social
Yes,
platforms. Someone said that you can take courses as to how the different platforms work and when and how
true.
you can post. Also going back to what you said that what's this? Instagram is quite a specific type of platform that requires
Yeah,
a specific type of piece of content, and in terms of your visuals and your quality and the market that you're after, right? You can't just post and share, and people will always
yeah,
compare
true.
it to Facebook. Would I was post go Instagram or to post go Facebook, so someone said there's courses that you can take, and like a 3-month course that you can take. That's where you learn when and how to post, the relevant times, the type of content that you should post, and all of those things, the ins and outs of the different platforms. Is that something that you would condone people to go and follow and look into?
Listen, I would encourage anyone who has the time,
Yeah.
like forget even the passion.
Yes.
Like when you know you've got the time, I would definitely encourage you to invest in social media management because
Yes.
it's not only good for artists, it's good for any type of business because everything that we're doing nowadays is digitalized.
Yes.
Do you get what I'm
I
saying?
get you. I'm
Yes.
right
So
there
it,
with
it
you.
doesn't matter what business you run, but especially as an artist, social media is your friend.
Mm.
Social media came at a point, I mean, TikTok rather came at a point where I think it was needed in the
Yes.
industry, in
Yes,
the
definitely.
creative. Yeah, because now it was, remember, people were going on about, hey, open up the industry.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. And TikTok came just at the right time because now we can see that you don't need to depend on an agent for
Mm.
your work to
Yeah.
get out there. You don't need to depend on on a production house for
Mm.
your work to get out there. You literally have it in your own hands, and your social media is your profile. I say this to artists all the time.
Mm.
Do not post anything and everything. Make sure that whatever you post on your social media accounts relate, and they have everything to do with what you are about. Because guess what? Even now, when you go to agencies, when you go to auditions,
They go to your
they no longer
profile.
want your your
Yeah.
They
your your
do.
your, your
They do.
physical profile. They'll look for your social media handles.
Mm. 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 Mm.
Like they will legit, you submit your Insta handle, you submit your TikTok handle, and
Yes.
that's your profile.
Yes. And they look
So
at
you
that
need,
as to see what you are posting and
yes,
what you are about and all of those things. Yeah.
yes, yes. So and to be like, if they obviously ahead of you and you are being headhunted, they would have seen you on your social
Oh
media
yes,
pages,
definitely. Definitely. Definitely.
you know.
Yeah.
So you need to really take it seriously. Take the course if you really wanna be, professional about it.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, anyone and everyone, I believe, needs to have a course in social media management
So, but
in this day and
you
age.
just mentioned something very interesting for me now. In terms of don't post noma yini,
Yeah.
noma nini, right? Do you then encourage? Because I've seen quite a few people. I myself is someone who does that, especially on Facebook. I have like my own artist page as Musi Mist, and then I have my personal page as an individual in society as Musi.
Yeah.
All right. So how does one navigate that? Is it something that you condone? Would you encourage artists to do that, or should a Musi Mist have one page where they just push their own content in terms of what they do in the space, or is it advisable to have two separate pages for personal and
Mhm.
for business?
Um, you know what? I would, you know, to make it simple, I'd say have both. But
Okay.
it's not that simple,
Yeah.
guys. Even
Yeah.
when you have both, it's not it's not that simple. So here's the thing. You can have your business page and your personal page, right?
Mm,
But
mm.
when you're an artist, this is not corporate. We won't just look at your business page because when you're an artist, you're a personality. People
Yes.
hire you.
Yes.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yes.
You are a personality. It's not only about what you can do, but it's about how you conduct yourself, how you treat others, how you treat other brands, how you relate. In fact, when we even approach you to work with us, we would have seen how you work with other people or how
Yes.
you conduct yourself in certain spaces. So we won't just look at your professional
Page
page. We will
alone.
see that when we want to see how good you are at what you do. But when we want to look at you as a person, as a personality, we'll definitely look at your personal
I see you. I see you. I see
account.
you. Yeah, Lolo, anything on your side?
Well, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I am doing good. I am more interested in finding out in terms of like getting like endorsed, right? Endorsed
Yeah.
by big brands and so forth. I've noticed that lately, for you to get endorsed, you need to have like a certain number of
Followers.
followers,
Yeah.
subscribers, and so forth, right?
Hmm.
So now, uh, my question is regarding someone with lower following, right? With
Hmm.
a good content. However, the followers are very, very low. On their end, what can they do to attract those big companies whereby they can have like a feature or a collaboration in terms of an endorsement and so forth?
Okay, so here's the thing. A lot of people right now, a lot of companies, I know I'm gonna contradict what you just said right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Um, so it was like that. At first, people were looking for numbers at first,
Okay.
but now brands are looking for authenticity, and that's why they look at the person before they even partner. Does this align with our
Oh
brand? I've
yes.
seen a lot of creators who have less than 3,000 followers, but have collaborated. Where else at first you had to have more than 10,000 followers,
Mm,
and then it was
mm.
brought down to 3,000 followers. But now I'm seeing creators that are less than 1,000 followers getting gigs simply because their content is clean. You need to have a clean content, number one.
Mm.
Like I said, number two, you can't just post anything and everything. Your content needs to have a niche. They call it TikTok calls it a niche, which is I kind of struggle when it comes to that, especially when you are, you know, a person that is interested in multiple things.
Mm.
Um, but yeah, you need to have a niche so that you attract the type of people or brands that you want to attract. And then another thing is don't be shy to put yourself out there. If you Google agencies and companies that are looking for brand collaborations, those things do come up. You just need to put in time into your research and make sure that whatever you find there is not a scam. Don't just take anything that comes up. Make sure that your research is proper, and then you then approach those brands. And when you approach those brands, you don't just approach them you need to have you need to know how to write. You need to know what it is that you want. You need to know what it is you are hoping to get out of the collaboration, especially if you are the one approaching the
Yes.
people.
Yes. Yeah.
Where it's different when they are the ones approaching you. They tell you what they can give, what they expect from you. But if you are approaching them, you need to say, sometimes you even shoot the content before they even approve it and send it to them.
Oh, I see.
That's how
Yeah.
yeah, and show them that you can literally create literally UGC videos. There's this thing called UGC videos, and those are the ones that will get you brand collaborations, even when you've got a little number of followers, because those people are the people. UGC creation is videos that show you how to use a product.
Oh, I see. I
Okay.
see.
Yeah. So when you're going into that kind of creation, that kind of content, they don't look for millions or thousands of followers, you know.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Um,
yeah.
yeah. But what I would say is that make sure that your content is clean. Make sure that you know your niche. Google, like research. Look at other
Creators.
influencers
Yeah.
that are doing what you
Want to
would
do.
like to do,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and look at how they take their content and how, because sometimes it's not even to steal, but look at the level of professionalism, look at the
Yeah.
level of you know
But
yeah.
then here's my follow up then, Mary Ellen. Gore, you mentioned contradiction. Do you not feel, or maybe perhaps even think that to a certain extent, the industry in itself is a bit contradictory in the sense that here's a musimist who is a musician, who's a broadcaster, doing quite a few things in the space, right? But as well, outside of that, I am an individual. I am my own person. I am a character myself who has a personal life outside of the space, right? And
Hmm.
um, and so it was a Saturday, and I was hanging out with my fellow staff members or co-workers here, Koshe Online, and we had a closing function, and we had a good time. We took pictures, we were looking nice and stuff. And
Yeah.
I decided on a Tuesday morning I want to post some of the pictures and the videos of maybe us dancing and having a good time with Bonolo and Abonol Town and all of that. Nothing, bad or, nothing contradictory or controversial or anything like that. But it's just me sharing a piece of my life, on my platforms. And so now the industry says I should be posting things that are aligned with all of the hats that I wear in the space. How does one now navigate that? Would you not think of that as a bit contradictory in itself?
Well, true, it is a bit of hence I said, Uzi, with this industry, it's very, I mean, I'll give you an example.
Yes, ma'am.
um Here you are wanting to be an aspiring model,
Yes, ma'am.
right?
Yes.
And um, first of all, when you go to the auditions, remember you're an aspiring model.
Yes.
When you go to the audition, you need to go there looking like a model
Yes,
already.
definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Unfortunately, the industry is not forgiving. It doesn't care ukuthi it was a weekend or it was what. You were now you are upcoming or you are, and here's how unforgiving it is. I always say this, ukuthi, in the industry, it doesn't matter if you've been in the music industry for 10 years.
Yes.
For as long as you are not famous, you are still upcoming.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Unfortunately, those are the things that we need to deal with.
Yes. Those are the rules
Unfortunately,
of the game.
yeah.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, if you are a gospel artist, you can't be posting even if it was a farewell, kai. You are a
Yes.
gospel artist. Your lifestyle is your work. Like,
Yes.
you can't be singing gospel and then usema popping champagne.
Yes. I see you. I see you.
You know? And as much as it was a year-end function and you don't pop champagne every day, but you are going to get crucified for that,
Yes.
you know?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
like I said, Uzi, here you are upcoming model. You, you are expected to rock up to auditions already looking like a model. And forget that. We don't even have a modeling industry because the industry takes celebrities and turn them into models.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's true.
no, I hear you.
You know, so
Yeah.
unfortunately, there are those things that, hence, there were things like open up the industry because your musician is your actress is
Yes,
your model is
yes,
your radio personality.
yes.
There is no space for new talent, and whenever there is that space for the new talent, it's usually the cousins and the sisters of the old
Yes,
talent.
Yes,
yes,
yes, yes,
definitely.
yes.
There's quite a bit of nepotism that takes place in the
Yeah,
space. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually some of
you
the
get what
things.
I'm saying?
That's something that I wanted us to get into a bit of for like a second or so. That I hear that you're saying companies and endorsers and sponsors and all of those things are not necessarily now looking for followership and views and all of those things. But do you feel like we are shying away from that type of vibe, I guess, for lack of a better word, where now like you just mentioned, Uti, what was happening for quite some time is that we were taking people who are not so talented but have the necessary followership and views
Mm,
on the platforms, on the social media platforms, and putting them in
mm,
spaces that are deserving of people who actually went to school,
Yeah.
of people
Yes.
who have the
yeah,
necessary knowledge and information. And so I'm
yeah.
going to be looked over as a musimist, as a vocalist to be backing or to do vocals on a movie set or
Mm.
on some ad that's going to pop up in the country and is going to be playing for the next 3 months on our television screens. But I'm going to be looked over because a Bonola PNL has over 3 million views across all her social media
Mm.
platforms. Do you feel like we're still in that space, or are we slowly shying away from that type of era and things of time of doing things because of the social media era? John Babo TikTok are slowly taking
Yeah,
over. Yeah.
I think it's half and half.
Okay.
Um, I think it's half and half. I think we can never completely, um, you know, um, get away from looking for numbers because where
Yes.
there's numbers, there's hype.
Yes, definitely.
So that can never completely go away. But what I'm saying is that brands are literally starting to see that authenticity is everything, and that they can't fool people because a lot of people would say, guys, I'm an influencer. They don't use the things that they put out there.
Oh yes, yes. I remember that was a thing for quite some
Yeah.
time. Yeah.
Yeah. So now brands are aware that people feel that way. So it comes across as now false advertising,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So now that's why they will look at your lifestyle. There's a lady, I forgot her name. She's on TikTok.
Yeah.
I started following her when she does hair things, right? Like hairstyles with very short hair, like very, very short hair. She doesn't even have like your iPhone type of quality phones or anything. I'm telling you right now, Guti, she's being endorsed by EIS. What's that styling gel brand? Yeah, that
Yeah. Yeah.
So plus.
she's being she gets now collaborations from hair products and whatnot, and that is the true amazing story of what an amazing story of what social
Social
media
media
can
can
do for you.
do.
Because
Yeah.
even when she was starting out that content, I bet you right now, I can bet you 1,000 times, she didn't think Gucci that was gonna fly, because she had videos where she was dancing, and then she had videos where she was doing the hair stuff, and the hair stuff is what picked up, and now she's getting hella, and now she's got followers. That's the thing. Also, Uzi, the way that TikTok is designed to push you, they will never push your. So here's the thing. After getting 10,000 followers, you get into a TikTok school. It's called TikTok school. They guide you. They guide you on what to do. They tell you, which now you can host live. This is how you do lives.
Oh yes.
Yeah, this is what you must post. Like TikTok guides you. Hence, I say it's not like Instagram. It's not like Facebook. After reaching a certain number of followers, then it considers you a creator. Like after 10,000
Yes,
followers,
that's
it
true.
considers you a creator and not a consumer. And then it sends you videos on how to better your content.
That is true. I actually noticed that on my TikTok account, I have over like 1,000 followers. That's when it starts guiding you with lives. It says do a certain amount of
Yeah.
lives for an hour, three consecutive days, and then it teaches you.
They
It
help
teaches
you
Yeah.
to
They help
get
you
to
to get
a
to-
point where you're like a
Yes.
successful working
Yeah.
creator.
Yes.
No, I see you, man. Such interesting stuff. Such interesting stuff. Mary Ellen, I feel like you have amples and amples and amples, tons and tons and tons of knowledge and information that we are absolutely going to need again sometime soon in the very near future. But time right now is not necessarily on our side. And now njengoba ushilo ukuthi sikuthole ongacabanganga, you were expecting ukuthi uzofonela uNothando. But we need to make time, and hopefully maybe perhaps we can actually have you in studio, right here with us in studio, and we can delve into these things and unpack a bit more, because I feel like this is necessary information and knowledge that our fellow creatives and artists and entertainers out there really, 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 really desperately need. I myself am learning so much from just listening to you, and I really wish that we can have you sometime in studio so that we can unpack and learn more and give the necessary information to our fellow sharemates out there.
No, man, thank you for talking to me. It was
Yes.
lovely.
Yes.
I would definitely accept the invite to your
Yes.
studio.
Amen. Yes.
And yeah, man, it's been great. And I'm glad that you guys found what I had to say
Yes.
helpful.
Amen. We appreciate. We appreciate a million times. Thank you, Mary Ellen. And we can't wait to have you live with us in studio, in person, so that we can do the things that are necessary to be done, man. Enjoy the rest of your evening, I guess, because it's almost 6 o'clock on a Tuesday evening. Yeah. So thank you again.
thank
And
you.
we can't wait to get in touch with you and be with us in studio. Thank you again.
Thank you for having me.
Cool
God
stuff. Cool stuff.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
bless. Bye.
Man, such amazing stuff. No, we always learn and share so much information and knowledge right here on the Creative Corner. I really hope that you found some of the things we just shared with you so informative, helpful, and things that will guide you and equip you, hopefully, with the necessary information and necessary tools to navigate the space of creativity, artistry, and entertainment. Nola, how about you? What do you think?
I think the information that we received, it's good information.
Yeah.
It's very good information, especially when it comes to Ilona, TikTok.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
know
yeah.
for a fact when you have 1,000 followers upwards,
Mm.
they educate
You're
you
on another level,
on TikTok Academy, because it's called TikTok Academy.
Oh, okay.
And then they guide you in terms of lives.
Mm.
They show you how to monetize your craft. They send you videos. They say that it's videos to inspire you in order for you to be able to create content. It goes to a point whereby when you post a video, they evaluate it.
Okay.
Right?
Before
They-
actually pushing it.
we
Or it says we
it,
push
okay?
it
So we
in,
push
okay?
it, they evaluate it. But if they feel Uguti, it's not
Worthy of the level.
of that level,
Yes.
they stop it and then they send you their insights.
Yes.
In terms of that. And what I also like is that everything that you post, you get insights like a graph. Uguti, you posted it, it's really low, really high, it dropped. What made it drop? What
I
made
see.
it high? Who is viewing whatever that you are posting?
Yes.
If it's your followers, it gives you, like, it teaches you everything.
Amen.
With the people that are watching your content are how many percentage is the followers, it's other people, and so forth. So
Very interesting stuff.
she really gave us
Necessary information. Proper
know.
information.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
So,
man.
yeah.
Yeah, no, so when I go high, look, man, I know personally I'm going to really go and look into it, because I'll tell you, I'm not really much of like a poster or creator as such. I'll post a video here and there. Like I'll post a 30-minute, 1-minute video, of a performance I was doing somewhere. Or like if now cover, I felt inspired. Like I'll do like a 45-second, cover song, and then I'll post it and I'll let it go. And I won't even be concerned gore e thola di-views tse ikae e pushegile ga kana-kanang e thotse di-likes tse ikae or di-reactions tse ikae, but moving on from now, I'm really going to look into that across all my platforms, actually, all my platforms, and do my research. We should really, really, really do our research. Like, she's very right, and it's true when she says I'll post in J. I'll post the link kapa ning, I'll post the kai kapa kai, I'll post the whatever o e batlang. We get it. It's your page, it's your phone, it's your device, it's your data, it's your Wi-Fi. But
in
especially
order to monetize
yes,
it, you need to be careful what you post.
Especially for us creatives, entertainers, artists. Someone else will post it's fine, if they're not in the space. But for Rona, because I think she was quite specific when she mentioned for us creatives and artists and entertainers, what we really need to monetize. And I think platforms like TikTok or YouTube lona it's after a while, like lona certain views and levels and likes and reactions and stuff like that. A certain amount, right? The number of times your video has been played and stuff like that. But we really need to look into that and monetize and get like paid from our different crafts and the different hats that we wear in the space,
You know what I also like in terms of monetizing your craft, right? It's not just about numbers. Let me just say, like, once the numbers are, especially like your YouTube, right?
Yeah.
When you have a lot of viewers, right? They call it what? Traffic.
Yes, traffic. Yes.
It's called traffic. That's when advertisers start approaching you.
Yeah.
That's where they advertise their products or whatever
on your videos.
On your videos,
because
they attract a certain traffic and they feel good. Once they advertise on your videos, they will attract a certain viewers or customers to purchase or download and so forth. And with that, now it starts to get you money. You understand? You start to get money. So I just love it, the fact that we're getting somewhere where in terms of you can't say one day Uguti auna mali and ask for donations.
Yeah.
Whereas there are platforms that are open for us.
They can help you.
Yes, you can look at people like Abo Lasizwe.
Yeah.
Lasizwe got famous on YouTube.
Before
other things.
Very social, yeah.
He started on YouTube.
Yeah.
He started making money on YouTube. You look at brands like Abo Mihlali. Mihlali saw an opportunity go YouTube.
Yeah.
She grabbed it and
look at where she is now.
Look at where she is now with her makeup brand.
Yeah.
So we should such tips that we got from our guest.
Mary Ellen.
Yeah. We need to take them seriously.
Definitely. Look, man, the information and knowledge that we share here might not necessarily be relevant for you, but I know gore gona le ngwana, gona le next door neighbor, gona le ngwana wa go strateng sa go, gona le back opposite, gona le a colleague, gona le a churchmate, gona le ngwana wa a co-worker. There is absolutely someone that you can think of in your life or in someone else's life who is associated with you, which this information will be absolutely relevant for. So by all means, please don't keep it to yourself. You might not find it useful, you might not find it like it will work for you, but by all means, share it as far and as wide as you can, because I promise you, someone out there really, really, really desperately needs this information and knowledge that we're sharing here, right here on a Tuesday afternoon on the Creative Corner with myself, MWOCEE, Mr. N. When you're not start town, but on a PNL, and so by all means, man, keep it to yourself. Share it as far and as wide as you can, and you could be helping someone out there find their success. No?
That's true, guys. But right now, guys, let's go to a little bit of an ad break.
Yeah.
So Puza Manzi, Shawa Umoya.
Yeah.
Mina nawe Musimis, we need to
we need to calm down.
We need to calm down. But right now we're not leaving you just in jail. We just have a song from Aviwe Ati Umbuzo.
Yeah, do enjoy.
Lento teni
Hey, welcome back. Still hanging out with me, the one and only MOOCEE, Mr. My name is Musi, Miss, the celebrity I share online, of course, thank you. And you know I never roll alone. I'm never hanging out alone. Always with the ever so lovely, ever so beautiful. Ngwanyana wa go start town. Bonolo BNL, hey.
Yes. You are still chilling with me. My name is Bunolo BNL. Ngwanyana wa go start town. So guys, don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms. It is Share Online on TikTok, on but like your Showmax. Wow. But anyway, manifesting. I know right now we are currently on Spotify. So you can also catch us on Spotify. Don't forget also to WhatsApp us. The number to WhatsApp us on, it is 061-524-7758. It is 061-524-7758. Wanako, also don't forget that your business is safe with us.
Absolutely.
Send us your business proposals, and send it to ads@shareonline.co.za. It is ads@shareonline.co.za. Right. We have came to the end of our show.
Yes.
If you've just joined us today, Definitely.
Definitely. But look, man, just because you're late for, hanging out with us now, doesn't mean you can't go back on our social media platforms and catch up on what you missed out on. You can also visit our website at www.shareonline.co.za. That's www.shareonline.co.za. 061-524-7758. That's 061-524-7758 is the number to dial for any WhatsApp voice notes, text messages, and anything else in between. And like Nola just said, across all our social media platforms, you go by Share Online. So that's Share Online on Facebook and all other social media platforms. Comment, like, subscribe, do the things that are necessary to be done. Nolo and I have been in studio for quite some time. And look, man, we can't wait to rest. But we never want to leave you. Don't think okay, maybe we want to get out of here and not want to hang out with you. Like I always say, if it were up to us, we could be hanging out with you for the rest of the afternoon. But of course, when one is having fun, time flies, you know. And so with that being said, what you missed out on is that we were talking about monetizing your craft. So from anything that you do as a creative, as an entertainer, as an artist, Mary Ellen was actually informing and equipping us with the necessary knowledge as to how we can monetize, the different crafts that we execute within the space. I think, Lolo, we learned quite a lot.
I learned quite a lot
Yeah.
today.
Yeah.
You know, I've been lazy to check out the TikToks.
Yeah, same.
Now I'm gonna. I'm gonna check it. Though I know Guti it educates you, but
Yeah.
Nekesimo.
Yeah.
So now that I know how to give it more,
yeah.
I'm definitely
We
gonna
will
be more.
definitely take it seriously and look quite a bit into it, right? Definitely. So anyway, Nolo?
All right, guys. As I said that we've came to an end of our show, I think Mina and Musimis, we're gonna see you again next week, or we're gonna see you again next year. Happy New Year in advance.
Yes, man.
And we're gonna see you again
And
next
a very Merry
week.
Christmas, guys.
And a
Like,
very Merry
let's
Christmas
enjoy
in
this festive
advance.
season. Let's be
Yes,
safe.
yes.
Let's be cautious. Say down, man. So moya with Christmas. Enjoy festive, guys. But let's just be safe and very cautious and very wary about all the things we're going to be participating in this festive season. And let's enjoy it. But for now, we'll see each other next week, same time, same place.
Yes, and don't forget to go to next year. It's January.
Yes.
Don't add finances to your worry.
Okay.
Make sure you save for January because in 5 weeks. But anyway, we shall see you next week, same time, same place
Yeah.
on the Creative Corner. Enjoy yourself and have a lovely day.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
From
Until
myself,
next
MWO, CWE, Mist, Baba, with Monala PNL, Baba. We'll see you next week. Hey.
Bye.
Have fun, Nalo knows over here. Catch me Kong Vini at 2 p.m. on the Creative Corner. Summit.
Hey, my friends, this is your boy Creative Scatly, your favorite TikToker. Please catch Share Online Monday to Friday weekdays on all social media platforms.